All right, welcome back. And right now, special Veterans Day ceremonies are underway to pay tribute to the brave men and women who served in the United States military. Now, there's a lot going on across the D.C. area to thank those members. Let's get over to Stephanie Ramirez, who is live outside of the World War II Memorial with more. And Stephanie, can you just set the scene of what you're about to witness?
Yeah, Stephen, so there's going to be a wreath-laying ceremony here, but first we have people talking, and they are sitting in front of servicemen and women who participated in World War II. We know that's very special because a lot of those members now are reaching older ages in their late 90s, so it's very important. One of the many events throughout the city honoring those who worked, donned the uniform, and stepped up to the plate to protect this country, and that's of 16 to 18 million people, according to different websites. Now, before we get into more of what's going on behind me, I want to share with you first a small conversation with one of the attendees who is a Vietnam veteran who says he served on an aircraft carrier, and he was sharing some of his experience and also about the significance of today to him.
Best thing that ever happened to me, I guess. Really, I don't know. It's been a long time, 6'3", 6'7", and it's an honor. What do you say? I don't know. This is a wonderful thing that ever happened to me. That's it.
When people say Happy Veterans Day to you or thank you for your service, what does that mean to you?
Makes my heart go pump, pump, pump. That's good. Makes me feel good.
Mr. Edward Towns.
And we know many Vietnam War veterans were not equally recognized for their service when they returned from war. Here at the World War II Memorial, 9 o'clock is when things kicked off. So we saw a parade of heroes entering with World War II veterans. Also, I told you they'll be laying the wreath, and this will be outside of the Memorial Freedom Wall to remember the global call for freedom and the millions of Americans who answered it. D.C. is also honoring Veterans Day at other National Mall memorials. And in about 2 hours from now, Vice President Kamala Harris and the First Lady, as well as Second Gentleman, they'll join President Joe Biden over at Arlington National Cemetery, where the president will lay a wreath there at the tomb of the unknown soldier. We should be looking at video from last year's event. And there are a lot of giveaways today thanking veterans for their service, along with active service members. We've got all the businesses, the list of businesses participating on fox5dc.com. Do want to note some closures today. U.S. Postal Office is closed, but double check before you head out because other places might be open. Marissa, I'll send it back into you.
All right, thank you.